Hello everybody, hello, welcome on in, welcome to my craft box. It is Christy. Today we are in the Stand Tall crafting group and I'm super excited to be here. I want to say thank you to the lovely Miss Krista for having me. It is Crafter's Choice and I'm excited to be here today. So I have probably the last Valentine's Day craft that we're going to have for you for this season. I didn't do a lot of Valentine's this year, but we're definitely going to get into spring. So if you are new here, please tell me how you found me and make sure you go follow the group. And if you wouldn't mind pressing the like and follow button for me too. Up after me is Queen Bee's Bits and Baubles. It is spelled B-E-E-S, Bits and Baubles. And that's Bronia. So I'm excited to have her. Thank you so much for sprinkling me in. I'm excited that she's after me. She is new to me. And Miss Jim is actually new to me too. So, hi, my sweet Giselle. Giselle, your package. I know you sent me a message about my package. You pinged me right as I was going live, but I will go back and read it and respond to you, my friend. So today I'm very excited of what we're doing. So I wanted to congratulate everybody that is here and yeah, we're gonna get started. So thank you. I hope you guys are having a good day. So I'm gonna put you down when we do a little bit more stuff too. So I'm gonna fix this. Hi Sue, how are you? So today we're gonna be using these little bundt pans. And we are going to be creating little thingamajigs. I don't even know how to, they're just going to be little decor pieces. I don't have a specific name for them, but they're going to be super cute. So, oh, thank you. So, I was going to message you to make sure it wasn't lost, but girl, I know that you've had a ton of snow. And I actually, your husband is so smart. The way he's cleaning off your porch with the blower. I wasn't laughing at you, but I was laughing with you. You have a very smart husband for doing that. Hello, Mom. Hello, Miss Kimmy, Marlene. So you guys, I'm going to open these and I got this. These are a pack of 4 for $4.99. So it's just like, I don't know. It's just like getting them at the Dollar Tree, right? So these are super cute though. They are that, and I know some of you fake bakers are going to be like, oh my gosh, but don't worry. We're going to make it so it's removable because I do like making things. I'm watching, but I got to drive home, so I'll be quiet. You drive safe, my Sandra. You drive safe. I just left you a voicemail too. You like my shirt? Hello, Miss Jim. Miss Jim, that was my first time, I think catching you live. I have to say, I like you. You're a little pistol. I love that. You remind me a lot of my grandmother. He is sure smart. Work smarter, not harder. Yes, that's right. Okay, so let me show you what we're working with. By the way, Miss Kimmy, this shirt came from the Shabby Tree with Miss Barb. I bought it, I think I bought it last year. I've had it for at least a year. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Done By Me. Hello, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I loved your paintings. You are very inspirational. So, okay, so there's 4 in this pack. So they do stand up. Now you could get super creative and put it like this. This could even be a really cute little mushroom. I just kind of saw that. But we're going to actually be working with the insides. And I'm going to show you what we're making. Hello, Beverly, and hi, Missy. Everybody's here. All right, so I just kind of gathered some stuff that I had from, I was going to say Thanksgiving, from Christmas and Valentine's Day. And this is just a mixture of things. So we are going to be using our little sweetheart boxes for some of these. We're just making just like little dioramas. And I actually emptied this, and we're going to glue that back. I just got these are from the Dollar Tree. And then I did pick some pink trees out because these are very Valentines. And I have my little wooden hearts. But I have these little wooden characters. These come from, you're not on till later tonight. Yes. Somebody was asking you. Hi, Shirley. Welcome. We're going to be using these little wooden characters. These are available on Amazon, and I will have a link. If you guys want one, I'll put it in my comments when I'm done with my live. Hello, Jeanette's Twin Creek. Hi. How are you, Vivian? Okay. And I did have these little conversation hearts. Now, I don't know if they have these. These are from Michaels. I don't know if they have these particular ones this year. I probably need to go check my Michaels. These came from last year, but they make a super cute little embellishment. These are also from the Dollar Tree, and then I have some felt flowers that are from the Dollar Tree. So a lot of this you can basically do for $1, and these you can probably find in all kinds of sizes at the Dollar Tree, or I used to call it the junk store, but you guys know, the thrift stores. So I'm going to go ahead and focus on the one. I do have a little special thing over here, which it's not in camera, so I'm going to save it for last. And I also I'm going to show you a little trick that I do to give it that like antique, like vintage look. Hello, Bernia. How are you? Is it Brania, right? Am I saying that right? I said it wrong at first. We'll use a little bit of Excelsior, and I do have some foam. I'm not great with the foam, but like I said, we are going to make these kind of temporary. So I'm going to just kind of push it down in here, and we may even have to cut it up a little bit. So, okay, guys, there was one more thing I wanted, but that's okay. We're going to work with what we have. All right, so I have my first one, and I'm going to take a little bit of this foam, and I may have to kind of stick it in there a bit. Let me try to use another one. Okay, so this is just to kind of put filler in, because we want something to stick it to. Okay, so I'm just going to stick it down in there. Now, obviously, you can glue this down if you want, but I'm going to make this so that this comes out, so it's not permanent. But you guys can do how you want to do it. Then we're going to take a little bit of our Excelsior. Of course, I have stuff falling behind me because I'm on live in an event, and that's always when it happens. This you can find at Hobby Lobby, but you can find it online as well. I will warn you, it has a little bit of a smell when you pull it apart, so just be careful not to breathe in too much. But I like using this. Hello, Karen, my dear. How are you? All right, we're crafting tonight. So, all right, so I'm going to kind of stick this on here, and we'll just use a little bit of glue to do so. It's hard to kind of work with it with the Excelsior because it's so thin, but it's just basically to keep it in place. And then I'll show you what else we're going to use as well. So make sure you protect your fingers when you use something like this. But we're not gonna go too crazy on that. And I will be a good crafter and use mine as well. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so you kind of want to pack that down a little bit. This is just kind of like a filler. I'm going to show you what we're going to do on the outside. So, hi, Robbie. How are you? All right, so I think we're going to do, let's do the pink first. So if you guys have seen the Dollar Tree, may or may not have, some of them do, they have these little trees. And I've crafted with these before. So I am going to take these little tinsel type trees, and we're going to kind of make a little circle around here to kind of make like a little, how do I say this? Kind of like a border. So let me try, see if I can find my clippers in here. They're not where they're supposed to be. They're not where they're supposed to be. Let me see if I have them in here. That's the only ones that I need to know where they are. Did you just walk in, love? No? Maybe not. Maybe not. All right, we'll use my old scissors. You definitely want to use clippers, but Oh, he did walk in. I hear him. Honey, can you bring me your wire clippers? I don't know where mine is.
A what?
A wire clipper. I'm live, but I didn't remember my wire clippers. If you have wire clippers, actually these scissors are working. It's just fine. They're thin enough. They're from the Dollar Tree. Hello, Tanya. How are you? Now, don't be scared. You can just kind of cut these up. And then we're going to kind of curl them. And we're going to make them kind of go around here. So now we have a little bit of a filler. And I promise it's going to start looking adorable in a minute. We're just kind of getting this over with. I am going to just put 2 only on here. And that's because I want to make sure that everything else I want to put in here will fit. So we'll skip the 3rd one for now. And they are a little messy, so just have your little, you know, trash over here when you're ready. Branya, I was watching one of your replays, and I loved your little recipe for crafting. I think that was so smart and sweet. I just absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm trying to think. I'm probably just going to use these on my fingers. So I'm going to actually, I might actually, because it's sticking, I might actually glue that down. But it's definitely, I wouldn't bake out of these again, but you could definitely do different things. So we're going to stick these around. And I promise it doesn't look like much now, but trust the process. I love making little decor pieces. This would definitely go good on like a tier tray. Hi, honey. Thank you, love. Camera down. Yes. Thank you. Hi, Kendra. Because someone asked you. Yes, someone's asking if I could put the camera down. I'm sorry, you guys. You guys all asked me at the same time. I apologize. All right. I like to say hi to you first. All right. So now we have this little bitty. Thank you for that, hun. Oh, he brought the fancy ones. Okay. So I'm going to open this pack up because we definitely want one of our little conversation hearts. And I think I'm going to do these little dancing guys in here. Not guys, you know what I mean. So now we want to put something on these. I do. I loved it. I absolutely love that. You're welcome, Tanya. Thank you for reminding me. Sometimes I like to greet you and then push that down and I totally forgot. You can use different skewers. I'm actually going to use this and I'm going to probably just glue it. You could probably put tape on it or something. I might just do the tape for now, but this is what's going to kind of go inside. And of course you guys can do whatever you want on your end. I'm just here for the ideas, but, we'll use hot glue for now. It keeps telling me Ronnie is watching. Okay. So I'm just using, you can use whatever type of skewer you want. This is not obviously straight in here, but that's okay. We're going to let it sit there for a second. And I like this one with the little heart. It just kind of gives it a little something. So once that goes in there, we're going to go ahead and put that in there. Now, I'm going to use probably a little conversation heart. This one's kind of cute. I want to see what colors are in here. There's a little bit of blue. There's not a lot of pink, so I think we'll go ahead and use the blue one. We can either use like the blue or the yellow. Yeah, let's use the yellow because this is Sweetheart. That's his sweetheart. He's dancing with her. So then I'm going to go ahead and also use a box of conversation hearts in here. Now I'm going to go ahead, I cut this box open already just to get the old hearts out because I believe this box was, I found it in my Valentine's Day stuff, so I think it was from last year, so I dumped the candy. But you guys can eat the candy and save the box. We save our boxes around here because I'm mainly a paper crafter. Well, that's what I've been doing a lot anyways. So now we're going to put this as a little backdrop. So I'm going to put it, I think, on the very end. And you guys can use whatever you want. You could even put this on a stick and make that go in there too. But I'm going to put it to where it's going to go right on here. Another reason why I have some of this, I want to say it's hay, but it's Excelsior, is it also gives us something else to kind of hold on to. So I'm going to put that down first because it is my biggest piece and it kind of goes in the back as like a backdrop. So I made something similar to this last year, but we used our Scrabble pieces last year. And then you kind of want to hold that in place. So now we have two things that we're holding in place. I don't know if it's going to hold very well, but we may have to attach it onto some of our other pieces. See, so that's super cute. Now we'll take these little guys and we'll put them in here. And then we'll put our little sweetheart in here as well. But see, sometimes you only need like a little bit of glue. If it's not going anywhere and you're not, you know, going to be traveling with it, just place it where you want it. And now we'll put our other piece back here. And I think we're going to use another little, we can use some greenery or some flowers. Yes, you can use a popsicle stick as well. Christy had a very, very, very crazy day at work. So I didn't get a chance to get too prepared for today. I was ready, but I could not find all of my elements that I wanted. So we're winging some of this tonight, but that's okay. We like to wing it here in the craft box sometimes. Sometimes it turns out better than I expect. So hopefully it's one of those times. I don't know though. That'll be up to you. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Like I said, we're trying to get that piece on there. Sometimes that's all it needs is just a little something in there. I love those little conversation hearts though. I wish I had more of them. This is like all I have though. So, okay. So now we have this one. This one is really cute. I would put a little bit of florals or greenery in here. I want to see if I have... I don't have my other little greeneries. But I do have... I have it all kind of in an area. Hello, TD&D Creations. How are you, Tina? What kind of work do you do? Oh, I actually work from home. I work for a children's hospital. And we had a major scheduling thing happen today, which I can't talk too much about because HIPAA and all of that. But it was pretty interesting. I will say that. So we have these little envelopes, and even though this is like maybe like a paper craft or more so like a paper craft, this will look super cute down here. So we're going to put a little one down here. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue. That's all we're going to need on this, just to kind of like attach it. And we'll put it down here like she got a love letter. So I'm so glad you're feeling better. That's so great. Okay, and then also, you guys, don't skip over the party favors for kids when it comes to crafting, because you'll find some of the coolest things. I mean, you can kind of take these off too. like the little ring parts. Maybe. Wow, for a Dollar Tree item, that's not going anywhere. Okay, that's okay too. We'll put this in the back. It just adds a little something. I think the next one, I'll grab my flowers too, but now you guys can see what I mean. That actually will help brace it back here, so there you go. And of course you can add a little bit of, you know, whatever on top. So there's our first one. I think this is really cute. You don't want it too busy, but it's got the little treat box, the little heart, the conversation heart, and the little love letter. These are super cute. So that'll be our first one. What time is it? Oh, we got time. That's good. We got time. Okay, now I'm going to use one of our little trees on this one. Thank you, Karen. So I may have cut this one a little too big. Let me try this one. Sometimes you just have to stick it in there. I'm going to put just a little glue inside of this one. Like I said, you could always do it again. Like reuse it again. If you got sick of it, you can always remake it. But sometimes I don't like to put things so permanent because I can just pull out that one piece if I need to like put it in a bag or something for storage. You know what I mean? And there goes Christy's hair. My hair's crazy today. All right, so I just kind of stick it down in there because that will crush. It'll crush up if you want. All right, so we'll put that in there. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and take just our little tree. And this time we're gonna have, let's see, I have a couple to choose from. This one says "To my sweetie pie." So we can put that there if we wanted to. Or we can do her dancing by the tree. That's a cute one. I think I'm going to do the bigger one so that it fills it in. I'm going to skip the box. So I would say you can probably do like this and this together if you wanted, however you wanted to do it. But I'm going to skip the box for this one, and we're just going to do the couple and just implement some things and then do the tree on this one. So I recommend doing this over a trash can though, because it does get messy. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Donna. How are you? All right, we got a little bit more generous with this one. Now I'm going to use a trick that my friend Miss Kimmy taught me because she is so smart. And I am going to use my little silicone wand. And apparently you can get these in different sections of Hobby Lobby. I get these in the resin section though. I think there's like 4 of them for like $3.99. Or you can get, I think they sell them in like single packs. But I use these a lot. I actually Mod Podge with these a lot too. So, all right. So now we got that down in there. And I'm going to use the other one for this one because this one already has like the hearts. And I'm going to use this that he gave me. Now remember, if you have like a different size one, you're just going to cut this to your liking. The ones at the top are going to be a lot shorter than the ones at the bottom. So the longer ones are at the bottom. And if you feel like you don't, that actually does 3 long ones just really well. So I'm just going to cut my 2 long ones down here. Or you can cut them whatever size you want. I almost like the scissors better, you guys. Okay, there we go. I cut my heart. All right, so with this one, I think I'm going to take the end of my tree and I'm going to kind of hide some of that peppermint, even though peppermints are okay. You can get those silicone tools that my Dollar Trees never had them. And I just went to one, it just opened up. That is weird. I wonder why some get some things and some get the others. I have quite a few near me too. That's odd. I'm just going to kind of hide it, even though peppermints would still be okay. We're going to go ahead and put our little tree in here. And I'm going to hold it in place. Just because I don't want it to mess up our trim. But we are going to put our trim on here too. All right. So there's that. And then I'm going to have them kind of sticking out from behind the tree over here. And then we'll use another, I kind of like the skewer behind them because it kind of keeps them, you can ignore that hole. You can probably paint over it or put something there, but it kind of keeps them, I don't know, I really like it behind them. So we're just going to keep the little hearts. And these are at the Dollar Tree as well. I have lots of them, so. All right, so we're going to kind of hold that in place. That's what will hold that together. Okay, and now, hold on, you guys. Let me do this. Let's work smarter and not harder, like Giselle's husband. So how is everybody? I might be a little off because I actually was getting over a 2-day migraine, which was no fun. Our Dollar Trees never have anything but empty shelves and boxes all over the floor. That's a shame, Krista. I am so sorry to hear that, though. That's just... And you know what? A lot of us say, oh, you know, and I'm one of the people that'd be like, well, the people don't want to work. And that's part of it. But I will say, a lot of it has to come from the stores and the amount of budget hours that they give the workers. Because I've talked to different employees at different places, not just Dollar Tree. And they purposely will not give people enough hours. And they'll short staff themselves for the money. It's true. And that's why a lot of people can't afford health care and everything else. And you guys know all that jazz. Because they're not getting the hours to be able to, you know, get health care. And that's a huge problem. It's just messy corporate. Mine has never brushes. Everything everyone uses for... Oh, distressing like these, Tanya? Hold on. I think I know what you're talking about. Like these, I haven't seen these in a while. And when you do get them, you have to get them because they'll be gone. I think that's the ones you're talking about because those are the ones that I got from Dollar Tree. Okay, time to clean the drawer, Christy. It won't close anymore. Okay. We're going to put on this one. I kind of want to see it put together around before I put the people on it. And it's so like branchy, if that's a word, that you can't even tell like where it starts or where it ends. Very cute, very cute. Okay. So I think I want to go ahead and put them in now. And you can decide what's the front and what's the back and all of that jazz. All right, so we're going to stick this. It wasn't going for a minute. I was very surprised. All right, so there's that so far. Very easy, guys. Very simple. You know, some of these are just, this is probably the most expensive thing. These were $4.99, but you know how sometimes Michael's have sales. And I cannot tell you if this is actually what they have or not anymore at the stores, but you can easily make these out of paper. Yes, those. I look at every one that you go to. If I find any, Tanya, I'll see if I can. I haven't found any in a while, though, but I'll see if I can grab some if I find them. I have another friend that goes to Dollar Tree for all kinds of things, and I'll ask her too, because she goes to Dollar Tree for all of like the beauty products and stuff. So, okay, guys, I'm liking. I think I'm going to put another envelope in front of them, but this time I want to sprinkle, I think I'm going to move this over here. Well, it already says something. I'm going to hold off on this because it does say something. But Hobby Lobby has these little wooden ones, and I've been using these on my paper crafts. But like I said, you could use these on anything. And I think I'm going to kind of sprinkle some in I want to say the grass, but you guys know what I mean. So we can kind of just put them all over this. And then I think I'll have an envelope sticking out the back. So this is another cute little element that you can do. Thank you. You've made 9. Hello, Lori. You've made 9 ATC cards. That's so awesome. I'm so excited for you. Thank you, Kimmy. I just kind of, you use what's in your stash. And also, once the Craftbox Christy birthday party is over, because we are having a birthday bash on my page right now, different things. Tomorrow, actually, I will be live and we will be making a birthday cake in honor, because Craftbox Christy turned 3 years old this month. So once that's all over with, I actually plan on doing a segment called Shop Your Stash Sunday. So not every Sunday, but some Sundays we'll be coming on here and shopping our stash and doing different projects with whatever we have in our house already. It's a good way to kind of use up your stash and use up some of your supplies that you have been looking at for years and haven't done anything with. Who's guilty of that? You guys already know I am. I show you so many like hauls and then I don't do anything with it. Okay. And what I like about these little trees is that they're wire. Thank you, Krista. Bye. Have a good night, honey. They're all wire, so you can twist and turn them. I love it. Okay. So I think I'm going to go with, we're going to go with a pink envelope. And I think I'm going to kind of stick it over here. Either that or over here. Let me look at it. I'm going to look at it real quick. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. I'm definitely going to put it over here. And actually what I'm going to do with this one is I'm just going to glue the little corner so I can set it up right behind the little boy. So let me see how I want it. Yeah, right there. We're just going to put our little bit of glue right there. And it may seem very simple, and it is. It really is. It's just fun to do. Now, I think I'm going to do one other thing with this one. I'm going to go ahead and put my other little trim on here. These make really good little trims. You guys, I find your all these craft pages always have something wonderful to bring to the table, and I hope you guys will follow. The little envelopes did come from Hobby Lobby. Yes, they did come from Hobby Lobby. Those are the only things that didn't. So the little mini hearts and the envelopes came from Hobby Lobby, and everything else was pretty much from Dollar Tree. So, oh my gosh, you guys, how cute is this? How cute. Okay, there's one more thing. Do I want to do that though, or that's going to take away from our tree. I think we're going to go ahead and leave it like this. I was going to put something else in the back, but I think it's going to take away from the tree. They have these little heart picks. I'm just going to try one. Let's see how it looks. Sorry guys, I have to see up close. You're welcome. I hope you guys love these. How many more can I do? We're going to try to do 2 more. We're just going to whip these up tonight. I'm going to put this little heart back here just as like a little filler. You can kind of see it. Does that look cute? I love the way it's already red and speckled. I really do. I really love that. Did somebody else ask a question? And you guys, I apologize if I miss you. I will go back and watch the replay because I like to learn from myself, I guess is what you could say. I critique myself. Okay. I thought I missed another question, but I think it was Tanya still. Okay. All right. So these are super cute, right? We have one with the like sweetheart box and super cute. These will look really cute. You know, I don't know nobody would, you could put a wire on it like a floating balloon. Oh, that's a very good idea. And I think that's going to work with the next one I'm going to do, Tanya. And do I have my balloons? I actually worked with balloons the other day, my little balloons, and I'm trying to think where I put them. Oh, I know where they are. Okay. Yay. Okay. So I'll show you my next one real quick. I love these. I love these, you guys. All right. Now, unfortunately, Chrissy does not like this candy, so they're going to go in the trash. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me, you guys. I just bought it for the box. These are at Dollar General, but Dollar Tree has smaller boxes, which would actually fit really good into these. They're a little smaller. I actually made junk journals, a mini junk journal out of the box. And if you guys want to see, I have one it's already packaged up for somebody, but I can show you. Oh, Christy. Oh, goodness me. Oh, me, oh, my. Everything's falling. You guys, I've been busy in here. Has everybody been watching my 30 Hearts in 30 Days series? So I will tell you just a little behind the scenes. I make them at night because that's the only time I have to make them and do the video and everything. And tonight's is going to be really good. So if you're up late, you probably will see it. If not, you'll see it in the morning. This one's going to be a good one. I'm excited about this one. I try to kind of not outdo myself, but be as creative with the next one. And pretty much we've used a different technique and a different something in every single heart. So make sure you hit that follow button and watch them. And all of them are posted here on YouTube. I have to catch up on my YouTube ones and my TikTok if you're into that as well. Okay, guys, I'm excited about this one. So this will probably be our last one because we have to watch Miss Queen Bee's Bits and Baubles by Branya. All right, I'm just going to kind of squish this one in here, you guys. And we'll get a little bit of our Excelsior. And if you guys can't tell what I'm doing, they have been fun for you. I'm so glad. I might do a little sneak peek if I have a couple minutes at the end. That might be a little too much. That's fine. We'll take a little bit off. So if you don't know what I'm doing, basically I'm just kind of wadding this up. I watched all the videos. Sue, I know you've been commenting. I'm so glad you like each one. It's so fun. Okay. And these are a lot of fun to make. You can make these for your neighbors or your grandkids. You could do them with your grandkids. Just help them with the hot glue and any wire cutters. Hi, Tasha. How are you? All right, so we're going to put a little glue on this baby just to kind of hold it. It doesn't really hold it that good, but once you get everything in and the stick in, it'll help. All right, this next one I may have to glue down, so we'll see. We'll see. Oh, you don't understand, TT. Are we not allowed to say it? I say it. I don't know. People are... The other platforms, I feel, you guys, are very... Like, people will be on live, and they'll get restricted for saying stuff, and I'm like, well, we don't really get... I never get restricted. And I could be, you know, tooting my own... Blowing my own whistle, whatever they say. I have never been restricted for saying anything, but I don't say anything, like, mean or hateful or unkind here, or, you know, crazy words. Okay, so there's that. This little guy, I think we're gonna do this one, the pink and the red one again. So, and then I'm gonna show you one of my finds from a couple weeks ago. I had went to an antique mall and I found this little guy for $1, and I had to get him. And I think he's going to go perfect with tonight's craft. So I'll show you guys here in just a minute. If you guys know you're going to cut this up, just cut it up in one sitting and just get it over with. But I'm showing you what you can do. Now it wants to get stuck. Okay. Put that out of my way. Now, everybody can see, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put my little pieces down. I got to watch my time too. And here I was thinking I was going to not have enough time, or not enough time, just have enough craft. Hello, my sweet Nora. It is Tuesday. We had our tacos last night. We cheated a little bit. Or was it Sunday? No, we had them Sunday. We had them while we were watching Super Bowl. And the Eagles, man, the Patriots did great, like, all season. And I don't know. I mean, they put up a fight all season. But it was pretty interesting to watch. And of course, we watched the Super Bowl's halftime show. You sprinkled the love. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Do y'all hear my cat crying for food? Like I haven't fed her all day. She eats like 3 times a day. We literally only give her a little bit though, because she will eat all day if we let her. Okay, I'm going to hold off on that piece, okay? So I am going to put my little sweetheart box back here, and I think we're going to do the balloon method, but I wanted to show you what we're going to do on here. I'm in Florida. That's where I live. I'm in Florida. It actually was sunny and warm today for the first time, and I know you guys are like, probably like, be quiet. But I tell you, I will tell you in every single live, I give mad props to everybody that lives up north because I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. Okay, we're going to put a little conversation heart because we're going to put a little conversation box. So I think I'm going to go ahead and stick this back here. So I'm going to work on that. And I'm going to hold that down while I show you guys what I got at the little antique store for $1. Just make sure I'm putting this on right. And I just put a little bit of glue on the box itself. And you can put these like anywhere too. Just empty it first. I am like your cat. I want to eat all day. We'll have rain today and tomorrow. Oh, rain. Well, I guess that's better than snow, right? Does everybody agree that rain is better than snow? You guys, did you know it snowed in Florida? It snowed like some of my neighboring people. Like, it snowed in some areas of my city. We didn't see any, but we're by like this lake, and I think that had something to do with it. Okay, are you guys ready for this? I saved the best for last. This little guy I got for $1 at a little antique mall. Isn't he the cutest? He's also got Excelsior stuck to him. Isn't he the cutest? You know, I'm going to use him. I'm going to use him on that. Hello, beautiful Mandy. How are you? Yes. I am so excited about this little guy. So he does have a little hanger on him. See, $1. I was super excited. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cut off his little string at the top because we don't need that. He is actually, do you hear that? It's paper mache. I absolutely love him, you guys. And we're going to put him right on here. Now, he may need a little bit of help, and I may have to put like a little stick through him. We'll see. I'm hoping not. But he's the little cute little cherry on top for this whole project. But I think I'm going to do that little balloon idea. I think I'm going to put a little balloon in his hand. And we have a few minutes to do so. Hi, Kathleen. How are you? It's okay that you're late. Oh, you're never late. It's very cute. I know. Okay, let's get this little guy, this little heart down. Remember, it's going to dry clear and you're not really going to see all that. That's why I use the Excelsior. Hi, Amy. Did you get my love note? I love you. Okay, so I'm going to pull down this little wire while that's kind of staying on there. I got to take that darn tag off first. Oh, look, you guys. I don't even need that balloon wire. It's almost like it's I'm hitting things. It's almost like he's gonna hold the balloon. Oh, how cute is this? Thank you, Krista. Okay. So I know he is too much. All right, so we're gonna glue the little bottom of his feet and pray, because I know he's made out of paper, so we kind of got to get this right the first time. So I will have to probably stand here for a couple minutes. I'm just doing it on the little white pieces on his feet. See what I mean? All right, we're gonna hold him down really good. Now, this is gonna look super cute in his hand. I feel like he's holding his hand out, so we're gonna do it on that side when it's done. And then I'll probably put, we might put another, I think we should put a little envelope by him. I don't know yet. We're going to see. We're going to see. I'm scared to let go of him yet. Kathleen, you're coming in a little late, so I'm going to show you what we've made so far. This is our third one. We're making these... We're attaching everything to our Excelsior. This Excelsior is very messy, so I'm just going to warn you. We're making these cute little tin, these are like little muffin tins, but we're making a cute little Valentine's Day ornament from them. They're little decorative pieces. Look at this one. These are super cute. So you guys got to let me know your favorite. But don't tell me your favorite yet, because you might like this one the best. It's not done. Very simple. Oh, yay, he's staying. Yay, 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 he's staying. Okay. Now, let's put his little balloon in his hand. Oh, it's going to go right there. And we don't even have to do anything. Look. He's got it. Wait, we got to move it out from his... It's like the balloon is blowing him away. How cute is that? Okay. This is why I use the smaller one on this side, because it's going to come up to about here. So let's do that. Let's do that. How much time? Oh, I have 10 minutes. That's perfect. That's more than perfect. Protect your fingers. Always protect your fingers first. These are so cute. By the way, if you guys wonder where I got these little muffin tins, they come, some of the later comers, they came from Ross. It's a 4-pack for $5. So you got to look in the kitchen section. I wanted to do the same thing with Christmas. We'll probably do the same thing with Christmas another time, but it's super cute. Okay. I don't want to put any glue on it, so I'm going to just leave it like that. Okay, so now we didn't use the heart. The rose isn't really going to go with our bear. We could put another thing, or we could put another little envelope, or we can put another little, one of these. There's green in here. This says love. Should we put another little, we can do both. Oh, you know what we can do too? Chrissy's, her mind's going right now. She'll be back in a moment. We could do a little conversation heart on this. You'll see the back, but it'll be another little piece. So this is my favorite. That one's your favorite? When you know, you know. Okay, look at how cute. Look at, you guys can take the little Dollar Tree and then put that on there. Isn't that cute? All right, so we're gonna do that. Let me find where I can poke it. I can't poke it there. I'm gonna poke it right here. Oh my gosh, look how cute. Super cute. Oh, oh no. Hold on, you guys. Bear down, bear down. See, that's why I like making things portable, because you can just pick that up and put it right back in there. Hold on, let me fix this balloon. This balloon flew the coop. Okay. We're going to adjust it a bit. That Excelsior does stick to your hands. You can always trim it up a little bit. Okay. I have one more idea. Wait, we're going to put our envelope down. We're going to just kind of lay it on there. I just put a tiny bit of glue on the back of that. Do you see that? Thank you. And then I'm just sticking it there. Like, he's got mail. He's got mail. He's got hearts. He's waiting on his Valentine. Okay. I'm going to take 2 more pieces. And we're going to stick it behind him and kind of have it be like a little, just a little background. I want to see what it looks like. We may not like it. But you never know until you try. I'm trying to get my shorter pieces because I don't need it that long. So if you see any Dollar Tree trees left, grab them. You guys are going to see the, I have seen they have the Easter ones out too, and they're also pink. So you hear me trying to stick this in here, right? Get in there. Now, I'm going to put it on the side because I don't want to hide the box. And you guys can play around with it too. So, I think he's my favorite too. Look at how cute he is. I'm still trying to fix his little paw. I really don't want to glue it. But I think it looks super duper cute. Look at that one. Yay, isn't he cute? I love it. I love it. What do you guys think? I know the comments It's on like a lag, I think. Everybody's is. Because when I see things, and Miss Jim was like the quickest one to respond on any live in like a long time. She's on top of it. Oh, we gotta move the heart in front of this envelope. There we go. Now you can read it. Oh, I love him, you guys. So yes, you could always, you know, fix the wiring. So it looks like he has the balloon. But I love that. So this is the first one. Hi, Miss Linda. This is the second one. And then this is the third one. So we made 3 of them tonight. Aren't they cute? Oh, so cute. I know, I love them all. So I probably will have these, I'll probably list at least one of these on my Etsy shop. I might list 2. We'll have to see which one I decide to keep. Thank you, Tanya. Do you have a glue dot? I don't have a glue dot. I have that. This is so... Well, maybe I lied. I can take it off the bead, maybe. You love them? I'm so glad you love them. Yeah, we have a couple minutes before Miss Bronny is on. Make sure you go over and follow the Stand Tall Crafting group. That is Miss Krista's group. And every Tuesday and Thursday, we have a lovely event in there. You know? My fingernails are they have those little stickers on them. And they're not wanting to cooperate lately, but I put a little glue dot on there. I bet you keep the berry. What makes you think that, Karen? Super cute. I have you on my ear making dinner at the same time. Well, I fixed most of dinner, and I was getting ready in here, and then I left my husband a love note to finish when he got home. Okay, that's better, right? Now he looks like he's holding it. I love it. Thank you, Giselle. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to show you guys. I have 2 minutes. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Yes, you're welcome, Miss Krista. There's so many K's right now. Okay. If you guys want to see the little mini journal, you can always go to my page. I did a tutorial on it. So go through my reels. Sneak peep your 30 day. No sneak peep my 30 day. It's going to be a super, super surprise. I will tell you, it's an old story. That is your little sneak peek. There's your clue. Hi, Beverly. Okay, so this is my tag flip so far. This is day 24. We're on day 25 tonight. So we started off with doing just, you know, my whole plan was to do 30 hearts in 30 days. But we started off, you know, pretty good with our tag flip. And then, you know, we just got super creative and we made things with all things. Here's the one that we did. We used a little a clean McDonald box. And then this is where I said I had like the balloons come from. So the whole series is on my YouTube, my TikTok, and my Facebook. So you guys can just watch them through. They're pretty fun. And I did this to inspire you guys to make, you know, Valentine cards. Last night we did Polly Pocket, if you guys remember Polly Pocket, and she's actually removable with Velcro. So, yay! So, I think my time is about up. So, I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you, Krista. I appreciate it. I'm going to go get some dinner myself. And look, if you're a late night crafter or if you're on the other coast, I'll be posting, when I get this cleaned up, I'll be posting the heart later tonight for heart number 25. I am a day behind. Confession, I am a day behind. but I will be getting caught up probably tomorrow. And then for my regulars out there or my newbies out there that want to join me, I will be live tomorrow night. I'll announce the time on my Telegram, but we're going to be making our Crafbox Christy birthday cake. So don't miss that. You're welcome. Thank you, Kathleen. Oh, blessed day. Thank you. Yes, I know, but Miss Lori's talking to Miss Nora. I love you guys. I love seeing you. Thank you for joining me again today. And now let's go watch Queen Bees, B-E-E, Bits and Baubles with Brania. I'll get it. I promise. Bye, guys. Good night.